Well, hello, folks. So we're here, middle of August. It's supposed to be hot as Hades today, cool off a hair tomorrow and next day, and then rain on Thursday. So the goal here today or this week is to put in the other one of these beams, and then put in the nailers and put up the joist. Oh, and frame the wall that's supposed to go right here. It's about a 13-foot 2x6 wall, and 13 feet long, and then start joining the joists up. So this week, I mean, it'd be pretty optimistic to get all of the joists up, but certainly the two beams and the filler nailer and the wall, that would be ideal. So let's get busy. All right, so I'm working on the fill or the nailers that go inside the I-beams here. So I've got half-inch plywood, and then these are recycled 2x8s from the old house. These are actually 1 5/8 inch thick instead of 1.5. But the thickness of this is not quite as important. What we do have to do is, so of course, this is a 10-inch beam. So even a 2x10 would fit, but I don't have 2x10s. So I'm taking old 2x8s, ripping down 2 inches, and then I'll be screwing these together, and then screwing the plywood to the solid wood, and then drilling through the holes that are in the steel, like here, through the wood, and then I'll put the other side on, and then drill back through. And I've ordered 4-inch carriage bolts to go through. This is a 4-inch flange. So those should be arriving tomorrow. So I should be able to have all the fill in tomorrow. And if I finish early today, which I doubt I will, after I get the fill in, if I'm still waiting for bolts, I can start building this wall here to fill up time until these bolts come, and then then I have to do the wall anyway. So good times. people. So the steel is done. That means that all of the steel is erected and joined, screwed, bolted, and in place. So I've got this 2x4 keeping these separated. And then of course I screwed this beam to the house, basically, so that it holds steady while I put in the joists. So I'm going to do the central joist here first, and then I'll do that wall over here, and then I can join the joists going from the top of the wall to this beam. And as I go, I'm going to be attaching the joists and the ceiling together so that I don't have to have any posts in this area, like these guys here and these things here. So it'll open up the space quite a bit. And yeah, so here we go. Oh, and by the way, I'm recycling joists from the old part of the house. This length is only 5 feet 7.5 inches between the nailers of these beams. So I can use, for example, the joists that used to be over this bedroom here, which were only 8 feet long, plus or minus. So I can recycle those and, you know, save a little bit of cash. Folks, that's all the center joists. The fasteners holding the joists up is about 336 fasteners. That's 12 times 28, and not including all the fasteners to put in all the bracing for the temporary roof. So as I went along, I put in some diagonals. I keep tripping over pieces of wood, and some verticals to support the roof. And yeah, so next is the wall. right, folks, so I totally screwed up. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So in measuring the level from there and going down to where the top of this bottom part of the double top plate, over and across to there, and I was using the wrong reference over there. So I was basically, yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Anyway, when I measured for how high these 2x6s should be, I was intentionally sloping them up to meet another board over there, another edge. And that wasn't necessary. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So this 2x6 is 1/4 of an inch too long. And this one is about just right. So, and those are fine. So going across here from the laser, as it is right now, to the top of the bottom of the double top plate is 9.5 inches there, but it was 9.25 over there. And then when I laid the piece that I cut to bridge that and put it where it should, when it, with respect to the other member on the other side of the beam, that's the right height. This is 1/4 of an inch too high, and that's the right height. So my solution, instead of taking the wall down and cutting these or some other permutation of that, I decided to rip all the nails out of this piece. Well, first I cut it there, and took all the nails out, and then measured 1/4 of an inch on this end, drew a line, and am notching. So I've already cut the notches. Now I have to cut some of the blocking. I have to chop out some of the blocking. Like this piece here, I need to remove 1/4 of an inch. This one a little less, this one a little less, you know. So that has cost me probably 3 hours in frustration and despair. But gotta fix it. Otherwise, the wall will turn out fine. It's just, I'm just an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, folks, I'm calling it a week. It's Thursday. Got some nasty storms coming. I finished, I've 98% done framing this wall. I have 2 blocks to put in there and some blocking to put in here around the steel for when we put in the, to attach the sheathing to. Yeah, but all in all, it turned out all right. It was huge getting these joists in. I wish I could have gotten a joist or two in from here to there, but I'm exhausted. A big storm's coming, and I have about half an hour left to button up the place and get it waterproof. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.